Have you worked together before?
The first thing is probably to say that Tom and myself have been working together for a long time, probably about sort of 15 years or so, and we're experts in storytelling, and we perform. We're performers who tell stories and make music and all sorts of things. But we also run an architecture studio in the university, so we have been doing that as well for a long time.
What is the main idea of your workshop?
Idea, I suppose, of this workshop is to use that storytelling expertise we have, and also our expertise in running an architecture studio, to help develop an understanding of a building, a place, architecture itself. And we've done this with students a lot, so we have good expertise at this. And we've run workshops in Wales, in the mountains of Wales, all sorts of places with students to do this sort of thing. And the output from this workshop is a radio play. Students will make a short play for the radio, and the intention is that the best of these will go on to a radio station, and the play will be about a significant piece of architecture. And what we want to do is encourage people to feel that they don't have to use English particularly, especially because we don't really want just a description of a building. We want something that conveys a lot more than a description of a building from our students. So we want to use the tonal qualities of voice, the rhythm, the speed, the pitch, the tone of voice for people to convey their encounter with a building. And that can be done without words. It needs to be done with sound that comes from.
So without words and a language, so just the voice?
Just the voice. You can use words. We're not going to prohibit using words, but we don't have to use words, and we want to encourage people to find ways of exploring architecture without always having to use what we might call traditional language, Spanish, French, Italian, English.
We really would like people to use whatever language they're comfortable with, and if it's an accepted language, like Spanish, for example, we would invite them to use that language in a way that is intelligible to everybody, even people who don't speak Spanish. It's the sound quality rather than the vocabulary which is important to us.
Have you done this before, and did it work?
Yeah.
Yeah. So interesting.
Yeah.
But you seem doubtful, Sarah. You seem doubtful.
Yeah, because for me it's amazing. Like, I think I don't understand a lot.
If I asked you to think in your mind about entering a dark building with a long corridor that opens out into a big space that's well lit, then you could start to describe that in Spanish and talk about it. But someone who doesn't understand Spanish could start to be able to understand the sentiment and the atmosphere and the feel of the space that you're walking through.
So you can represent your feelings about when you go inside this building, but how...
Es muy oscuro aquí.